Did you know you could get money back on your shopping when leaving Australia? That's right. Thanks to the Tourist Refund Scheme (TRS), you can claim a refund on the Goods and Services Tax (GST) or Wine Equalisation Tax (WET). Stick around and I will show you how to shop smarter and save big money before your flight. What's the Tourist Refund Scheme? Across the globe, many countries apply VAT or GST to goods and services consumed within their borders. For goods and services that are taken out of the country and consumed somewhere else, the governments will allow buyers to claim back the taxes that they paid. These are called tax-free shopping schemes. With the same concept, Tourist Refund Scheme or TRS is the Australian version of a tax-free shopping scheme. Travelers departing Australia can claim a refund on the GST and WET that they paid on the purchases made within Australia. And even though it is called Tourist Refund Scheme, it is not limited to tourists. Whether you are a traveler, an international student, or even an Aussie heading overseas, you can claim a refund as long as you meet the criteria. So, if you are planning an international trip, this is an awesome opportunity to get some cash back. To qualify for a tax refund under the TRS, you must spend 300 Australian dollars or more, GST inclusive, from a single business, and this total can be accumulated over multiple purchases. And second, these purchases must be made within 60 days before your departure from Australia. And obtain a valid tax invoice for each of the purchase, ensuring it have all the required details like ABN, purchase date, description of the goods, and the amount of GST that you paid. And carry the goods with you at hand luggage and show at the TRS service that you are bringing it out of Australia. At this point, you may ask, but my stuff cannot be carried on. Then continue watching. I will explain what you need to do in the next section. And claiming your refund is very straightforward. Here's how. Preparing your document, ensure that you have all the valid invoice and the goods that you are claiming for. And second, download the TRS mobile app to enter your claim details before arriving at the airport. This will generate a QR code to streamline your in-person claiming process. This will save you a ton of time from filing the forms at the TRS service or trying to stand around, borrowing a pen from someone or waiting for them to finish their form and then you can use their pen. Just download the app. And third one, arrive early at the airport. It's recommended to arrive at least 90 minutes early to ensure you have enough time for the process. This is because a TRS officer will not process your claim if your flight takes off within 30 minutes. So check in normally and bring your items as carry-on and then head to the TRS facility to make your claim. It is located in the departure area of international terminals. So after you go through the security check and immigration, TRS refund scheme there. And if your purchase is too big to carry on, like a designer suitcase or even a surfboard, or if it is a restricted items like a bottle of wine or a knife, this is what you need to do. So before checking in your bags, just go to the Australian Border Force Service at the airport with your oversized or restricted items. For example, in Melbourne Airport, it is on the ground floor at Terminal 2 arrival hall near the escalator. And get a custom officer to inspect your goods and stamp your invoices as proof that you are taking them out of Australia. Once that's done, you can check in your bags as usual. After passing through security, head to a TRS facility and show your invoices with the stamp. Then you can lodge your claim as normal. And present the claim. You need a passport, boarding pass, tax invoices, and the goods that you are claiming a refund for. And then you can select whether you want to receive your refund via credit card, Australian bank accounts, or check that mail to your international address. But trying to avoid the check though, because it can take up to 2 months for the money to get into your bank account, and it's very annoying to have to take the check physically to the bank and then deposit it. And the common mistake that makes you lose your money. So the first one is invalid invoice. This is where many people run into the issues when claiming their refund. Let me tell you my own experience. So my in-laws are from Peru and they absolutely love leather products. So before we fly to Peru, we picked up some of the kangaroo and cow leather hats from Victoria Market here in Melbourne. And of course, we asked the seller for an invoice for the claim. And we were students back then, so we didn't know much about how the TRS worked. So we were happy to think we could get back like $50 back. But when we get into the airport, the TRS officer just rejected our claim because the seller gave us an invoice that didn't include ABN of a business and don't have the purchase date on it. So lesson learned, make sure the invoice shows the ABN of the business, the amount of the goods and GST that you paid. And if the invoice is more than $1,000 GST inclusive, the invoice needs to address your name as the purchaser. Have a date of the purchase on the invoice so you can prove that your purchase is still within 60 days window before departure. And description of the goods, so the officer can verify it's the same goods that you are bringing outside of Australia. And the last notice is don't bring any goods back into Australia within 12 months from your departure. So the TRS will make you pay back the taxes if they find out you bring back the product and consume it in Australia. So check out this wild clip from Australian Border Security, a guy trying to scam the system by claiming a $10,000 GST refund on a Rolex before flying to Vietnam, only to bring it back into Australia just 10 days later. Spoiler alert, ABF was watching him the entire time. And that's how you get money back on your Australian shopping. If you find these videos helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more money saving tips. Thank you for watching. See you next time.